Alright, so I had an emailed question about making a slide in Blender. Now, I'm assuming that it's probably the normals are not correct on all the faces or sides of the slide. I'll just make something real quick just for an example. Um, and I don't know what your slide looks like, so we'll just go with this shape here. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's give it a texture. Or you can call it whatever you want to call it also. But well, actually, before we give it a texture, let me show you how to check this here. You'll go up here to here, and you'll say face orientation. Now it's only looking funny because of the way this damn camera is for some reason not wanting to. I don't know why this shit happens in Blender where you can't. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me. Why is it when you make shit it wants to do these fine ass movements when you're trying to really zoom up very, very, very damn close. That's some shit I can't figure out unless it's because the scale is so large for this object. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't damn know. No, see, that makes no difference. It's just some shit that I don't quite fully get why this happens. It's quite effing frustrating because it happens all the time when I'm trying to illustrate something. It don't happen any other time when I'm making shit, but damn it, the minute I come in here to try to make a video, it acts bizarre, you know, like now it's right. See, I don't get it. I don't know what the shit makes it do that. Alright, so basically you see here, we can look at the wireframe. You know, basically all these things have little faces, right? And they all have, well, depending on which way the face is facing, will depend on if it's red or blue. You want it to be blue if it's going to be the side you're making contact with, because red is the inside of something, or would it basically be inside out. And so if you had a mesh that you made, like of a slide, and you know, maybe in the game there's certain sections of it that's, you know, like this, mesh UV, damn it, normals flip. Alright, so what would appear in the game if the normals are not right all the way around on the object, you'll have some areas where they're inside out, it's going to be very dark, and where it's blue, it's going to be normal. So what you'd want to do, and I know it can be a pain in the ass, it can be a real pain in the ass to have to select all those and make them the right way. That's why I would say before you even make something that large, you should check to make sure your normals are all correct from the get-go. Like, remember I made that one segment and then I made an array and it like made like 100 or so of them. Well, I would have wanted to make sure all these were correct before I did the array, or you just might as well start over. But in edit mode, you'd select, like, say, those faces, and you go to mesh, normals, flip. Oh, I missed a couple. Oh, and also, you'll get stuck on those, and they'll eat the car. So you don't want that. I will leave these on purpose, just so we can illustrate this, how this behaves when it's not correct. Now you can turn that off once you're done. It's up to you, whatever. We're just going to leave it white. I'm not even going to, I'll give it a texture, but I'm not even going to put a texture map on it. I'll just call it slide. And I'll export it on the desktop. You probably have your own method of doing this, but I'm just going to stick this on the desktop for a moment. And on the desktop, rather, make a folder and call it slide. Oh, I damn paste, dumbass. I'm supposed to make a new folder. Slide, and inside of slide, I'll put that X. Let's see. Oh, damn, I lost my train of thought. Slide, it's the name of the texture. So on the desktop, in that folder slide we just made, I'm going to copy this main.materials into here and edit it. I'll just call this slide. You probably make your materials in the game. It's up to you how you make them. This is just my preferred method. I make mine like this so I can move my assets to any level and not have to make a damn texture for every damn level that I move the thing into. And like I said, there's no color map. And if it's a DAE, you don't have to tell it. If there was a color map, you don't have to say levels / wherever blah 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 blah. You don't have to put any of that. You just put the name of the file, the color map. Say if it was just called slide dot JPEG or whatever, that would go there. You don't have to tell it where it goes. I mean, where to look for it. It'll know if it's in here, as long as it's in the damn same folder, the texture that is, and the DAE is also in that folder, and you can move that folder to any level, and it'll load in any of them. That ain't the same thing with car mods, though. Those sons of bitches have to have a damn location for some odd reason. I don't know. But anyway, so let's go and export this thing into this folder. You could have put this folder in your level already and not had to move it later, but just to make this easier to explain, let's export this into it. Alright. I'm going to slide. No matter what you name it. Call it whatever you want to call it. But that's the name you're going to look for in the asset browser. So I'm going to copy this folder and stick it in the small grid, since it's the fastest loading one. Level small grid. Alright. In the art folder, I will paste this folder. So this has its own folder in there. And it has to have its own folder because it's got its own materials file. You can't have two materials, you know, you can't have two of them is what I'm trying to say. You could add it to that if you wanted to manually, like, make a second texture like this, and you could do it like that if you want to, but then you're just limited to this one level that, you know, you can have your slide in. But you could do it like that if you wanted to. But I would see no reason to. Alright, load the game. Load the level. Go to the asset browser, import in the slide. You alternatively, of course, you could just go into the editor. If you don't want to fool with the damn materials like I just did, you could go into here and just say new material, create the slide. As long as you create it before you import it in, it won't be screwed up. But if you import it in before there's a material made for it, it's going to be red. So, but I already made that. I already did it my preferred method. Where is it? Well, that son of a bitch is red, isn't it? Well, I don't rightly know what happened to it. It's been one of these damn days. One of these days. One of these damn days. That shit's all screwed up, man. It didn't make the material. It sure didn't. Good god damn, man. Slide. No, it fucking didn't make it. Because I probably did some shit wrong somewhere. What the hell did I do? It's already a damn material called slide in that damn small grid, probably. Fucking dumb ass, you put the wrong one in there. Damn, man. You saved the wrong damn one when you're doing this. Damn, man, I just got out my mouth. This is gonna be easy to explain this one. Damn it, I ain't starting over. You just have to deal with it. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty irritated, man. I've done made 5 videos in the past few hours, and none of them come out right. It's just one of them days. Hell, it ain't even like I got another game I can play right now. There ain't nothing worth playing. I did want to play that Stray game, though. That new cat game. Alright. I guess it's good you see these errors. And know you are not alone when you get frustrated as I do. It happens to the best of us. And the worst of us. It happens to everyone. Alright, so what do you see when you look at this slide? Alright, yeah. And it don't matter what you do to this. It is going to look, it don't matter if you got a texture on it. It don't matter what. It's still going to be screwed up. Man, them UVs really sucked on that thing for that to damn look like that. Alright, so that's your basically your normals. I'm trying to remember, how can you tell this to show normals in here? Maybe it's Control N? No. Let me see. Window. Ground model debug object. I guess you can do ground model debug, but that's not what I'm thinking. You can tell this thing to show normals in like a debug mode. I don't remember how to do it. Yeah, you say I don't mess with it much. Oh, wait a minute. I think you did it in this damn, not in the editor, in here. Options. The other. What the hell is that? I ain't never noticed that before. Oh, well, I don't got one of those fancy seats. That don't apply to me. I never will own one of them damn things. I'm paying that kind of money. For graphics, display. I'm trying to remember, where the hell is that? Ah, damn, I don't remember. I never used the shit. Um, there we go. Damn, man, shit. Shit. That's the normals. Remember what I said in Blender? The red. While we're looking here, oops, that damn thing want me to buy a motion tracking seat. Nope, can't afford that. See, there's your normals in here. When you go into here, face normals, and you can verify it in here too if you want to look at it. I don't know why the hell I explained all that. You could see it in Blender, but you know, you got the option to look at normals in this manner too, and you can verify if your normals are correct. But more than likely, this is exactly why you are seeing one or more of your slides. It could be the whole slide, could be inside out. Maybe you got 5 slides and one's inside out and the other ain't. It's easy to make something. I'm pretty sure you can easily make something inside out when you're creating it. I'm not 100% sure, but if you scale something into the minus, no, that doesn't do it. I was thinking that would flip the normals if you'd made that accidental mistake when you're creating something. But now I do know, like, if you are duplicating something and you want to mirror something, and you go to object and you mirror it like this, or maybe it's not the damn object, it's when you're in edit mode, you try to mirror like the UVs, it'll mess up things. Yeah, it's when you mirror UVs that it screws them up. I was thinking it was the object. But I think that's enough. Shit, I'm rambling now. I think that pretty much explains that. If it don't, let me know.